Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mastering App Store Optimization. I'm your host Andrew, and today we're diving into one of the most exciting topics, case studies and success stories. We've been talking about the ins and outs of ASO, but today we're going to see how these strategies play out in the real world. Joining me as always is Ariana, our ASO expert from AppFillip. Ariana, it's great to have you.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm thrilled to be here and share some of the amazing success stories we've had at AppFillip.
We've covered a lot of ground so far in this series, from the basics of ASO to more advanced tactics. But I think today's episode will really bring everything together for our listeners. There's nothing quite like seeing theory in action, right?
Absolutely. It's one thing to understand the strategies behind ASO, but seeing the tangible results is what really drives home the importance of these techniques.
Let's kick things off with a case study. Could you share a success story where AppFillip helped a client significantly boost their app's performance?
Of course, one of the most remarkable cases we worked on was with a mobile gaming app that was struggling to gain traction. Despite having a high-quality game, the app wasn't getting the visibility it deserved in the app stores. We started by conducting a thorough ASO audit. We identified that the app's title and keywords were not optimized for search, and the app's visuals weren't compelling enough to drive downloads. Our strategy focused on optimizing the app's title with high-volume keywords, revamping the app's icon and screenshots, and updating the description to better highlight the unique features of the game.
That sounds like a comprehensive approach. What were the results?
The results were impressive. Within just a few weeks, the app's visibility increased by 300 and downloads surged by 150. The app also saw a significant improvement in user engagement, which further boosted its ranking in the app stores.
Wow, that's incredible. It really shows the power of a well-executed ASO strategy. Do you have another success story to share?
Yes, another great example is a productivity app we worked with. The app was well-designed, but was buried under more established competitors in the App Store rankings. Our team at AppFillip focused on a multi-language ASO strategy to expand the app's reach in international markets. We localized the app's metadata and visuals for different regions, optimizing it for each specific market. This approach not only increased the app's visibility in multiple countries, but also led to a 200% increase in downloads globally.
Localization can be a game changer, especially in such a competitive space. It's clear that a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work in ASO.
And that's one of the key takeaways here. Understanding your target audience and adapting your ASO strategy to meet their specific needs is crucial for success.
What lessons can our listeners take away from these success stories?
The first lesson is the importance of ongoing optimization. ASO is not a one-time task. It requires continuous monitoring and tweaking to stay ahead of the competition. Secondly, don't underestimate the power of localization. Tailoring your app's presentation to different markets can open up new opportunities. Lastly, always focus on the user experience. Clear, compelling visuals and concise, informative descriptions make a big difference.
Fantastic insights. Ariana, it's clear that with the right strategies, any app can improve its visibility and downloads. Before we wrap up, if our listeners want to learn more about how AppFillip can help with their ASO needs, where should they go?
They can visit us at appfillip.com, where we have a wealth of resources and case studies. Plus, our team is always ready to help with personalized ASO strategies.
Thank you, Ariana, for sharing these success stories and insights with us today. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Mastering App Store Optimization so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep optimizing.